Okay, so Grandma, last week we went over a home safety checklist. I asked you a list of questions about just some of the safety things in your house, like lighting and your cords and mats. And I wanted to review back over that again with you, and then we're going to fill out this worksheet 7.1, and it's going to help us to write some goals in making a change with maybe some unsafe things in the house in action, maybe some problems and solutions that we can come up with. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Okay, so the first one that you had no to that I was looking over, and we had talked about this a little bit last week, was are emergency numbers posted on or near the phone? And you put no. So, can you tell me an action that you could do to help eliminate this problem?
Yes, I think my new goal now is to put up a new sheet with all the numbers that are emergency needed right by the phone. And I will begin that next week, Monday.
Good. And I think that's good even for me to have to buy a phone, or anybody to have by a phone at home, especially too when an emergency happens. Sometimes we kind of panic, and even if you might know the number, you forget it when you're panicking, and just being able to have that resource to go look at and not feel worried about what your next move might be in emergency. Okay, so the next one we talked about is, do you have access to a telephone if you fall? Okay, I'm going to go back 1 second. So with putting up a new sheet with emergency by the phone, do you need any materials or assistance needed while doing that, or do you think you can do that pretty well on your own?
I believe I can get all those numbers and put them up myself. Mm-hmm.
So you might just need maybe a phone book to look up some emergency numbers.
I have numbers in my purse and a phone book in my purse. I'll use those numbers.
Okay, good. Do you think there are going to be any issues with doing it? Not going to run into any problems?
No, I think I can complete that. And that would be ready, available, and very important.
Okay, so the next one, we're going to scoot down to the next one. Do you have access to a telephone if you fall or experience some other emergency in which prevents you from standing and reaching a wall phone? So what is an action, and you had put no to this one, what's an action that you could do to help eliminate this problem in the house?
My cell phone would be something I could keep close to me, and I have it, but I'm not keeping it on my personal being, and I think that's a very good idea.
Yeah. And where do you keep that cell phone right now?
Right now it's in my vehicle.
Okay, so, we can kind of talk about how that could be a possible problem too, because you don't want to get stranded out on the road either.
Correct.
So I'm going to put, with this possible problems, I'm going to put...
Could I keep it in my purse and have it available at all times?
Oh, that's a good idea.
My purse is always by my bed.
So solution, putting phone in purse. And even if you have a phone in your bedroom, this is something that if you have it on the floor, it's right there. If you fell and you had to scoot across the floor, then the phone is right there. That's better access than what we did have as of last week. So I think that's a really big one to address and make sure that we are following.
Yes.